What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Week went by and we can actually talk about that shit. Now we're talking wrestling talk. Monday Night Raw's done. Friday Night SmackDown is done, and we are already in the WWE draft. Now, I saw everybody that got drafted when it came down to obviously champions were exempt. Roman Reigns was voluntarily ineligible. The Bloodline stays on SmackDown. Randy Orton stays on SmackDown. Let's see. Jey Uso stays on Raw. Seth Rollins stays on Raw. I believe Alpha Academy stays on Raw. Carmelo Hayes, the newest member to get called up to the main roster, goes to SmackDown. That's good. That's something new. Braun Breaker gets switched over to Raw. That's good. That's something new. Nia Jax is going to SmackDown, which I like. We need some fresh blood over there at SmackDown. And what I'm just gonna say this right now. I could be fucking wrong, but I don't give a fuck if I am. Can you actually notice right now that we got some Bloodline members on SmackDown? And who's a part of that Bloodline? None other than Nia Jax is going to SmackDown now. That makes things very interesting. I hate the fact that we don't got Jimmy there. He's injured, and Roman is not there. The Rock is not there. And then Nia Jax gets called up on the draft to go to SmackDown. That would have been beautiful. You know what I mean? She is an irresistible force. I think she would have been done some real damage. But I like the fact that she's over there. You know what I mean? It sends some new blood over there. You know, some new predators to go after the WWE Women's Championship held by Bayley. I mean, they already announced that we already got matches for Backlash, which is interesting. I mean, we can already say we saw this coming. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi are going to challenge Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship at Backlash. Triple threat match. We saw this coming. I think it makes it more interesting. I am not interested in a one-on-one with Bayley and Naomi. It's good. It's entertaining. There's history, but nah. And Tiffany Stratton, she's, it's Tiffy time. She's making it known. She's doing her thing. It might be some interesting situation over there. What they do over there in Backlash, I don't know. It's interesting. Already we got the Bloodline, Tama Tonga, the NFT, and Solo Sikoa taking in a tag team match, taking on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens on Backlash. All right, so that's gonna be good. That's good. We got to get Randy back in it. I mean, I think it was, they had their fun with Logan Paul, but now we gotta see what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? With Randy and KO. And I think it's entertaining when you got Randy and KO. Next week they're gonna have the RKO show, first time ever. I think it's interesting. I mean, I don't want to see too much of it because I thought we saw too much of the goofy shit with Randy when he was with Matt Riddle. You know what I mean? We need that Viper. We need that legend killer. It's been years since we saw the kick to the head. We haven't seen it in so long, but I think we'll get there eventually. Got the contract signing. Before we say that, it's already official. It's gonna be Jey Uso challenging Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash, which is good. I thought they were going to do it on a Monday Night Raw, but it makes sense to do it at Backlash. I mean, they owe Damian Priest a redo in Backlash. I mean, a year ago, he went to Backlash in Puerto Rico. Great, representing the country, you know what I mean? He had the Puerto Rican flags all over his wrestling gear. But, he had to fall to a defeat to Bad Bunny. Now he gets his moment. And we're going to do it in France, going overseas. And I think it's great. It's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. It's a little conflict now in Judgment Day. We're seeing a different side of Damian. He's already let them know, like, hey, I don't need you, you need me. With mommy not there, it's actually falling the fuck apart. It's interesting. But I hope this little disconnect with Judgment Day is not going to end the reign of Damian Priest. I don't think they should end it too soon. I think he's just getting started. We should keep this going. Also, we got a new women's world champion. It's Becky Lynch, the man, in the Battle Royal. A lot of people keep going back and forth with me when it comes down to what they plan on doing with Becky. I thought this was smart to put the title on Becky, 7-time world champion now. Let her give that run. I mean, we had a whole year of a villain, of a heel. Well, kind of a heel. I think she was an anti-hero in Rhea Ripley. You know what I mean? She plays the heel, but they love her. You know what I mean? She's great. She's a great character. It's mostly herself, that she's portraying. Women's world champion, held it down in Australia in her home country. WrestleMania moment, she was killing it. Record-breaking reign. You should give it to a babyface for now, because I feel like Liv Morgan's moment is coming, and I think it might be coming for Becky Lynch. I think that's going to be the next match, one of the next matches for Backlash. They're going to, I think Liv Morgan challenges Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. What else we got? We got a Women's Tag Team Championship match for Backlash. It's official. The Kubaki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defending against the team of Jade Cargill, the Storm, and the EST Bianca Belair. I think it's interesting. Is it too soon to put the Tag Team Championship on Cargill and Belair? Maybe. But I feel like this story could go a little longer. You know what I mean? I mean, they got the King and the Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia next month. Why would we put the titles on them on France when we can just stretch it out and do the rematch in Saudi Arabia? But if it turns out to be a microwave match and a squash by Cargill and Bianca Belair like it was at WrestleMania, won't be too surprised. You know what I mean? It'd be a great team. I see a lot of dominance coming from that. And also, the undisputed WWE Championship is on the line with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defending against the phenomenal AJ Styles. I'm excited about this fucking match. AJ Styles has been, in the last 5-6 years, he's been the challenger at after WrestleMania for the new world champion. They did it with Roman Reigns, they did it with Seth Rollins, and now we're going to do it with Cody Rhodes. I think it's going to be an exciting match. Two guys who have been a part of the Bullet Club, leaders of the Bullet Club in New Japan Pro Wrestling, going at it. Finally, the dream match. I think this is great. It's interesting. I think a lot of these matches on Backlash is, story openers, with this new era. Because we got a long way till SummerSlam, and that's going to be the next big juggernaut in Cleveland. But let's enjoy the ride. Let's not rush this shit. There's no reason to rush it. Let's keep this shit moving and take it step by step, because we got the King and Queen of the Ring coming next month. A lot of people have declared it, such as Gunther, who's been the former Intercontinental Champion. I think it's interesting. I think we're going to have a great situation come next month. But let's enjoy the ride all the way to France for Backlash. Okay? And that's all we got today. I'm your boy Eddie Jax. This is the Drop That Podcast. You can find us on youtube.com/@DropThatPodcast. Hit that subscribe button, like the page. Fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't, fuck you and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And salute to our sponsor, Layback TV. You can check them out on laybacktv.com, where you can download it on your Androids, your Fire Sticks, and your iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, HPs, you name it. Okay? Only $25 a month. All fucking sports channels. Over 10,000 channels. Okay? And movies on demand. Okay? Tell me your boy Eddie Jack sent you. If you want to go ahead and check them out on laybacktv.com, do your research. You know what I'm saying? They're also over there on Instagram at official_laybacktv. I'm your boy Eddie Jack. Tell him I said what's up. And we are out. Peace.